I'm Zach Garbo, co-founder of Funeral Innovations. If you're not actively using Facebook for your business today, why should you start now? Because that's where your community is. Worldwide, 2.3 billion people use Facebook every single month, and 1.5 billion people use it daily. Here in the US, 68% of adults use Facebook every day, for a total of 35 minutes per day. This means that if you want to reach your community to provide them education and build relationships online, you need to do it where they're spending their time, on Facebook. So today, I'm going to go over Facebook 101, how to set up your Facebook page the right way, and also the do's and don'ts of posting content to your Facebook page. So this video is for those of you who haven't started using Facebook yet, or who have started but may not be actively participating on Facebook and want to make sure you're doing it correctly. And now's the time. Even if you're just getting started, it's not too late. You want to be the first in your market to do it right so that you can start building relationships with your community online and start to be found where people spend their time, on Facebook. Now I'm going to show you how to properly set up your Facebook page for your funeral home. Now the first thing to consider is we've got the idea of Facebook pages and your personal profile. What's the difference between these two? A business page, or you'll hear as described as a Facebook page, is for your company, and it has different features than your personal profile, which is for yourself and where you follow friends that you know in real life. So we're going to create a page for your business or brand. The way to do that is you'll want to go to facebook.com/pages/creation. And at that point, you'll have two options, business or brand, or community or public figure. We're going to choose business or brand. So you click Get Started. Then you simply fill in your page name, which will be the name of your funeral home. And for the category, you can choose local service. It'll then ask you to fill in your address and click Continue. Once you click Continue, you'll be able to fill in the rest of the information about your page. Once you've created your page, you'll see that it looks something like this. You'll then want to make sure that you've updated the logo so that it matches the logo for your funeral home. And this is going to be shown wherever you interact with Facebook or comment or share a post. You're also going to want to change your cover photo. When you create a cover photo, you're going to want to be aware that you want this to really stand out and draw people in, to represent your brand and catch people's attention as well. Next, you'll want to go to the About tab on your page and fill out the basic information. Make sure you have your address in there, your phone number so people can call you when they find your funeral home on Facebook. For category, choose funeral service and cemetery to make it easier for people to find you who are searching for these businesses on Facebook. You'll then want to fill out as much information as you can, including your email address, your website, if you have a Twitter account, and be sure that you fill out your company overview and descriptions. Again, all these fields are going to make it easier for people who are searching for a funeral home in your area to find your page. If you go back to your page and you're the admin of the page that you've just created, you'll see some tabs at the top of the page. Let's look through a few important ones here. First, you have Ad Center. When you go to the Ad Center, that will be where you can manage the ads that you have created and are running. We'll cover ads and boosting posts in a future video. Your inbox is where you'll see messages from people in your community who have reached out to you, as well as Facebook comments and messages that they send directly to you. Next, we'll look at notifications. Under notifications, you'll see everything that pertains to your page, including all the likes that people have submitted for your posts, as well as comments, shares, and other activity. The next tab we'll look at is Insights. This is an important one because this one shows you how your page is performing. You'll see on Insights, you'll be able to see how many people have viewed your page in total by going directly to it, how many people your posts have been reaching each week or month or year through the posts that you share to people's news feeds. You'll also see engagement. That's people who interact with your posts rather than just view it. Finally, if you click on settings on the right, you'll see a bunch of settings for managing your page and setting up how you want it to be viewed and who can see it and interact. All right, now let's look at the kinds of posts that you'll want to put on your page and share with people who have liked your page. Now, when you go to the home of your page, you'll see the feed of the content that you have posted. When you post content to Facebook, you want to use it in order to engage people in your community and build brand awareness. You also want to use the posts that you put on your Facebook page to position your firm as the experts in your community. So the goal of your posts should be education and engagement. So education is going to help your community understand what you have to offer more clearly. And it's also going to make sure that you are looked at as the experts in your community when it comes to funerals. So you'll see posts like, should you prepay for your funeral plans? That helps educate people on how pre-planning works and the different benefits for pre-planning and also prepaying. You can post obituaries. Those often do well, especially in smaller communities. Usually under about 15,000 people in population is where they work the best. You can post events. So when you're holding an in-person event, people will be notified of that in your community, and it'll raise awareness of your event and get people in the seats. So the keys to remember when you're building posts for your Facebook page: try to keep it very engaging, make graphics that are very eye-catching, and provide something that people want to see in order to educate themselves or engage and start a conversation from. So where do you go to actually create these posts? One great site you can use to create graphics to post to your Facebook page is Canva.com. Canva is a tool that lets you create graphics very simply online without any graphic design experience. So when you log into Canva, you'll see a bunch of different templates you can use. So you can start very simply with a design and then customize it to meet what your purpose is for your post. So you can easily change the text, you can change the colors, put in different graphics, and really customize it for yourself while it still looks beautiful and professionally created. Now, one thing you want to do when you're posting to your Facebook page is be very careful, okay? You don't want to make a mistake with what you post and create a stir in your community or create a bad brand look for your firm. You want to make sure you keep your posts on brand. What you don't want to post is something that has nothing to do with funeral service, that's off topic, that might be not well crafted, like this post you'll see here. Another example of a post you want to stay away from are just things that don't make sense for the funeral industry. Here's an example where what they're trying to do is engage their community, but it's about video games and Game Boy. That's not relevant to funerals, and it's not something that's going to create that brand awareness, that professional and expert perception for your firm like you should be trying to do on Facebook. So those are the kind of things you want to avoid. So again, what you want to do with your posts, make them engaging, make them eye-catching, and use them to provide education and engagement to your community to position yourself as experts. So those are the basics when it comes to your Facebook page: how to create your page, what to post, and how to create those posts. In our next video, we'll cover how to boost your posts to get them seen by a much greater audience, and how to create Facebook ads that actually get you business results.